Now here's Steve. Steve, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Dan. You know, this is what's fun about our show is we're able to talk to a lot of different organizations and hear about what they're up to and get to see some of the things that they're accomplishing. And today we've got a whole bunch of people joining us on our show. First of all, I want to welcome Stacy Henthorn. She heads up the Girl Scout Troop 4377. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Now, before we get the girls involved in our program, let's talk about the club a little bit. How many members do you have in your Girl Scout troop?
We have 12 brownies, but I should actually say we have 25 girls because we have daisies and juniors. So we have a very busy troop.
So what is the age group for these?
Daisies goes to kindergarten, then you can actually go all the way up until you graduate, and you can keep on going.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What are some of the things that you've been doing? You know, Dan and I are kind of hooked on the Girl Scout cookies thing, but I know there's a whole lot more to Girl Scouting than just the cookie part of it.
Right, there's a lot more. This year the girls have been working on what's called their WOW badge. So to earn their WOW badge, we have discussing ways to save water in Monroe County. So each girl has a different topic that they've studied. We've looked in their brownie book and chosen one. So we've gone through the water cycle. We've actually brought in water and we've tasted everyone's water from home. That was an exciting thing, that because all the water does taste different. And we've had a big tea party, and we realized that while we were having tea, there's Girl Scouts in China and all over the country that are having tea at the same time. So that was very exciting. So they're here to promote their projects.
Well, this is what's going to be fun is the girls get to come up and show what they've done for their project, talk about conserving water and how we can all do a better job saving and conserving and recycling and making this a better place for all of us. So I'm excited to see some of these presentations. So why don't we bring up our first Girl Scout and she can tell us about her presentation.
Hi, we're Troop 4377, and we're here to show you ways to save water in Monroe County. Please keep trash away from water so that animals related to water can stay alive. Please keep trash away from water in Monroe County.
Good job, Ella.
Great message. And you know, people, I hate seeing trash laying anywhere, but then to see it laying along the streams and everything, I don't think people realize not only is it an eyesore, but also it's a health issue when it comes to these animals, and they don't drink clean water like we do.
Exactly.
Let's see our next presentation.
We use a rain barrel to save our earth, plants, and animals. A 1,000 square foot roof will yield 625 gallons of water from 1 inch of rain. You can save water for plants instead of wasting it. Me and my family use a rain barrel to save our earth. Monroe County, can you please save water by using a rain barrel?
Good.
Now, there are a lot of statistics there, so these girls did their homework when they started putting their presentations together.
Yep.
Let's bring up our next presenter.
It's our Earth's love it. Keep our Earth clean and recycle and keep our Earth safe.
Good job. So that's what we're seeing. We learned about the water cycle. So that was a great poster.
Now, I've noticed that these girls all have come up with different angles when it comes to conserving, you know, the water. Did they choose that on their own, or they? They
did. Yep. We had a brownie book that they went through, and there's examples in there of different, you know, plants and everything that other people have done across the country, and they chose what was best for them. Yep.
That's really neat. Well, let's get our next presenter.
Save water. Plant water saving plants. Pick plants that are right for your climate. Look at gardening books or online for different plant options. Saving water is good for the planet. Saving water saves money. Daylilies, black-eyed Susan, blanket flowers, yucca plant.
Good.
So not only you're saving, you know, water and money, but you're also finding ways of alternative ways of feeding your plants.
Exactly. So very good job. A very simple way to save water.
Very simple way.
Turn water off while scrubbing hands. You can save 24 to 36 gallons of water every day. Monroe County, please turn water off while scrubbing hands.
Again, just something we automatically do. We turn on the water and we just like water running down the drain, and that's money running down the drain, when if you just shut it off and you turn it on when you need it, it's amazing how much water and money you can save in a year.
Well, and the great thing is, you know, we've been going through a drought, so these girls really are learning, you know, to save water at their house, and the drought is scary, so it's a great topic.
So how long did it take for them to put these presentations together?
We've been going since September on these. We've discussing it. So
do they do a lot of it on their own, or do they do it when you meet
during
as a
our
group?
meetings. Yep, during our meetings. The posters they did at home, that was their project, and they had to pick at their project at home alone, but this was a group event.
Yeah, it's a great event and a great message. Now, we've got more girls will be coming up after the break, and they're going to be talking about their messages. And again, simple messages that anybody should follow.
Exactly.
And you can find a way that you can save money and you're not even have to work very hard at it.
Exactly.
So when we come back, we're going to hear more from the girls of Girl Scout Troop 4377. Stacy's going to be joining me, and we'll learn more about how to save water, how to save money, and just be better conservatory of what's going on in the country by making sure that maybe turning the faucet off just a little quicker or not turning it on quite so quick will make a big difference. So stick around. We're going to be back with our next segment with the Girl Scout Troop 4377 right after this on Lynxx 24 News. And welcome back, everyone, to Lynxx 24 News. Joining us today on Connect 24 is Stacy Hanthorne from Girl Scout Troop 4377. We had a bunch of girls that come through and showed their presentations on how to conserve water, a project that is going to what badge again?
Their WOW badge, it's called.
Their WOW badge,
Yep.
okay. Well, let's bring up some more of the girls and hear their
Sounds
presentations.
great. Come on up, Chloe.
Don't waste water. Sweep your dust. Spraying your driveway wastes about 80 gallons of water. If you sweep your driveway, you can save water and get some exercise. Please, Monroe County, please sweep your driveway instead of spraying it with a hose.
Now I'm going to have to check with Dan to see if he sprays it off his driveway or if he actually sweeps it off. I'm guessing he's spraying it off, but we'll check.
Right.
It's something simple that can save you money and get you the exercise.
Great exercise, yes.
Come on, next.
You save 1.5 gallons of water when you shut the water off while brushing your teeth. Monroe County, please shut off the water while brushing your teeth.
And that was one I was guilty of, so that taught me a lesson. I kept it running.
I think a lot of us are guilty of that.
Yes.
You run the water and you're brushing your teeth and the water's just running. And actually the water is just going from the faucet down the drain, didn't do any good at all.
Exactly.
So, some common sense.
Exactly. Come on up, hon.
Don't use plastic bottles because it takes 3 gallons of water to make 1 plastic bottle. Use refillable containers and drink from the faucet. Save water. Please don't use plastic bottles in Monroe County.
And Lynxx 24.
I bet you these girls do a lot of coming home and talking to mom and dad
Yes,
and saying,
they
why are we
do.
doing this or we need to do
Yes,
this. So,
they do.
So the parents are getting educated as well. Who do we have next? Now she brought her jug of water.
All right.
This is a homemade float. By putting this in your tank, you can save 10 gallons of water a day. Go to eartheasy.com for instructions.
So something easy of just putting this in the tank of your toilet and you could save a lot of money.
You can. When you flush the toilet, less water goes down, so you really save on your bill, don't you?
Thank you.
Good job.
Well, we've got one more, and then we're going to wrap things up.
Two more.
Two more, okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk a little bit more about the troop and how
Sure.
people can get involved.
Pets can save water too. You can reuse old fish tank water to water trees and shrubs. And when you give your pets fresh water, reuse what is left in their bowls to water flowers and plants. Give your dogs a bath on the lawn where the grass needs to be watered anyway.
Great job.
You know, and I learned too that the fish tank water has nutrients in it that regular water doesn't. So you're actually not only saving, but you're also giving your plants some healthy water. So, and our final presenter.
It's only a matter of time. Pretty soon there will be no fun summers if we don't take care of our water. And what our Girl Scout Troop is trying to say is that it's your planet, love it.
Good job.
You know, the one thing with the girls is that you can see that there's some real passion in what they're telling you, what you can do to save energy and save water.
Absolutely. It's been a really fun project for the girls, and they've bonded. They've done a really great job.
So now that they've done this presentation, they've all qualified for their WOW
Their
badge?
WOW badge, yep, and then they'll be bridging to juniors soon. So once this season's done. So, it's
So
very
what will be
exciting.
their next project coming up?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Well, take a breather because this was a good one. This was a good one. Now,
Yes.
quickly, if somebody wants to become involved with the Girl Scout troop, whether it's your troop or any troop, how would they do that?
The council is in La Crosse, so you just call down to them, and they have a recruiter, and they'll place them in the correct troop.
Okay. Well, Stacy, great having you here, and congratulations on a job well done. The girls did a fantastic job, and good luck to the troop in your future projects. Stay tuned. When we come back on Lynxx 24, Dan will be talking with local business owner Sarah Stark of the Hustle Stop, and that'll be coming up right after this.